All right, good morning and welcome to another edition of Kickin It With Ken. We got some awesome people in the studio this morning. These guys are awesome. They're needed, and if you don't need them, then you're not alive, especially with our first guest. You got a spine? No, I'm just kidding. All right. No, actually, I'm not kidding. Dr. Eric is our first guest. Eric is a chiropractor. Dr. Eric is a chiropractor. Seriously, if some of you guys don't have a spine, then you need to come see Eric because he can help. He can help you grow one. Anyway, Anyway, Dr. Eric, you got 5 minutes. Tell us who you are, what you do, what you're looking for, and how to reach you via contact. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Take it away, Doc.
All right. So, my name is Dr. Eric Hutley, and I'm with Hutley Chiropractic. And I'm here to help, first off, educate, because a lot of people don't understand where they can improve certain life aspects. And then secondarily is to ensure patient care, because that's the most important part. I work with people's nervous systems to make sure that they can keep doing what they love and keep being physically active, because being physically active is healthy. But we have to incorporate a few different things: is how you move, how you eat, and how you think, because all of those go into healing.
What about stress?
Oh yeah, stress is huge.
I mean, none of us in this room have any stress.
No,
Okay.
None whatsoever.
Okay.
Stress is really important. It can be good stress and bad stress. So good stress ends up having you kind of do more things, be more active. But then if it's too much, then your body just starts to go into this chronic state of, lack of sleep, because your brain's just worrying.
I know somebody who's going through that right now. Not me.
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah. But no, there's different things, and if your body can't handle it, what it does is it starts affecting yourself. So then your gut can start having issues. Your brain starts thinking in those processes instead of getting out of itself and putting forth a good energy, if you will, but being able to actually start healing itself.
Well, I know she has a hard time shutting down sometimes at night.
Mm-hmm.
I don't. About 5 minutes after my head hits the pillow, I'm gone.
Yep.
I usually do get up and she's either on her phone or some watching TV. She has to go to sleep with the TV.
Mm-hmm.
Drives me nuts, but okay.
Yeah.
Anyway.
No, it's changing that sympathetic dominance. That's a big word, but basically it means that fight or flight. It's taking that to then putting it into that rest and digest mode, that parasympathetic. And that's when we start seeing better sleep, better energy, better digestion, better immune system, fighting off different things going on in the world. And then you can start thriving through chiropractic care.
It'd be great if she started thriving this week.
Oh, yeah. Well, you got a big week.
We do have a big week. It's going to be a crazy week. So we've got a few minutes. Does anybody have a question for Dr. Eric before we move on? Or just no? Listeners, he's going to tell you how to contact him. If you have a hurt back, maybe your head hurts, maybe you're ugly. I mean, you can't fix that, right?
No,
sorry.
Even if you're not in pain, it's important to get checked up.
Yeah.
So if you're not in pain, great. I want to keep you that way. But you can contact me via cell phone at 785-221-0930, through email at hutleychiro, CHIRO, at gmail.com. You can also visit my website, hutleychiropractic.com, or come by and see me. I do courtesy consultations as well at 2139 East 151st Street in Olathe.
And do you accept insurance?
I do not. I am a cash practice only, but that doesn't mean I can't work with you. What I do is I run cash practice, so that just means I don't go through insurance, but that allows me to adjust everything.
Right.
Not just one segment or focusing on one area.
Yeah.
I adjust the whole spine, even extremities, which was like your arms, hands, legs, everything like that.
Ears?
Ears. Yeah.
That was the
ears
freakiest thing when I had my ears popped. I'm like,
oh, yeah.
What are you doing to me?
Yeah, no, that helps just kind of drain out your ears. Upper cervical or upper neck is really big for those two, especially in children, for ear infections and whatnot.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Her little grandson has some ear infections
Oh, yeah.
right now. So, and he's 5 months.
Mhm.
So, will you work on a
Yep.
5-month-old?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. No, I, so with my son, he was born, and I basically did a quick run through of there's trauma with him, there's trauma with mama. So let's figure out that. Let's start us off good. And he actually asks for adjustments. Now he's 17 months, but he actually will grab my activator. It's just a tool.
Yeah.
And he'll put it to his back and be like, all right, let's go.
That's funny.
Let's adjust. Yeah.
That's funny. I think everybody in this room needs to go see Dr. Eric, especially after this last week. You don't do anything with mold, do you, Eric?
I do not
You do not?
affect mold. No.
Okay. You know what? Let's talk to somebody who does work with mold. That would be Miss Jaime with PruoClean. Jaime, wow, what a week you've had.
Yes, it's been extremely busy.
Extremely busy. Well, let's see who you are, what you do. What are you wanting the listeners to know about you? And then how to get a hold of you. And you've got 5 minutes. You good with this?
I think so.
All right, let's go. Talk to us, Jaime.
All right. Well, again, my name is Jaime Theisen, and I am the co-owner of PruoClean of Olathe. So we help homeowners that have property damage, water, fire, mold, and biohazard. And we do service the entire metro area. We are 24/7, which if you guys are in the area, you know those storms came through late Wednesday night into Thursday morning, and we were on the road pretty much around 4 a.m. getting those calls, and it hasn't stopped. So it's...
And then aren't they even talking more rain coming up here in the next week or two?
Yeah,
Something
they're
like that?
as of this morning, they're saying we could have a repeat of what happened yesterday. So a lot of rain in a very quick amount of time on either late Thursday or early Friday morning. And with the ground so saturated already, it's really going to cause even more problems.
Well, here's what's nice about the ACA is you've got people to go to. And if they can't do it, they'll help you find somebody who can do it until you finally get stuff. And now maybe you've got your water removed, and mold spray is very much needed. You can't just lift up your carpet, put a fan under it, and call it good, because what's going to happen?
Mold's going to form. You've got to make sure. A lot of times people do everything they possibly can to kind of get that water out and get it drying, and they put their fans down and rent a dehu and put it down there. But you've got to make sure you get that water up. It does crawl up the drywall. That's why everybody talks about a flood cut, because it continues to get saturated and raise. So about 18 inches above where the water stopped is where you have to cut up too. So, and then pre-treating for mold because it has been exposed, and you really want to prevent any sort of mold growth with that as well.
Yeah. So it's not just water. I mean, we were talking earlier, but we really don't need you or think about you till we freaking need you.
Correct.
And then, holy crap, then we're in an emergency fight or flight state. Who do I get over here? So it's going to be real important to get her contact information at the end, guys, if you run into any of this stuff. I've seen their work. It's awesome. That equipment is not cheap.
No.
Oh, my gosh, is it not cheap? You said, what'd you call it, a humo?
Dehumidifier.
Yeah, dehumidifier. What'd you call it?
Probably a dehu by accident.
Dehu, yeah, that's an industry term, dehu. So I have a dehu in my basement as well, and it's telling me it's 30%, and it stopped. When I first put it down there, it was 99.
I was going to say, when that water starts standing and sitting in there, and average is like 80%, I would say, plus or minus, but you've got to get that humidity level down. Yeah. We do houses all the time. They think it's safe at 60, the right conditions, and they've got a house full of mold.
So mold, now we'll go back to Dr. Eric. Mold could really mess with you. I mean, it can, I mean, Liz started getting clogged up. It was no fun. And that was, I mean, we called that day that we found it. Her poor daughter found it. And who goes to, I mean, the alarm, the sump pump alarm was going off.
Yes.
And it has two. One of them broke, and then water just came in. So, I mean, it wasn't a ton of water, thank goodness. But that carpet and the pad, it was a sponge. It just soaked it all up. So when you walked, it was squishy. Mm-hmm. But then they spent almost 5 hours standing on this little thing that sucked all the water up in this little square. And it's a rectangle. And golly, it took so long, and all the equipment.
Yes.
I know that stuff's so expensive.
Yeah. And that one's actually kind of fun to drive around on if you ever get the opportunity.
It is. It's kind of like, I said, you just standing around.
You do, and you can
Man.
drive it around. Yeah.
Standing around and ouch.
But, and those are things that your normal household doesn't have. So you really can't, it's hard to get that water out of the carpet and the padding, especially. So having that extra heavy weighted extractor really helps to dry it out quicker.
I'm going to switch gears from water. Let's go back to fire. Because we heard a bolt of lightning. I mean, you don't hear lightning, but the thunder right after.
Right.
Oh my gosh! I thought somebody's house was on fire. So if somebody's roof catches fire, how do you guys fix that? What do you do? I mean, the fire department's going to just ruin the house, and not in a bad way, but just water. It takes water to put the fire out, and everything's going to go down. Exactly.
There's always a lot of water damage when there is a fire. But yeah, we go out and we do emergency mitigation. So we usually coordinate. There's probably tarping already done, but we go out, we remove the source of the fire, whatever was damaged, and really just start that. We apply a corrosion preventative. So that soot has a lot of corrosive material. It's very acidic. And so when it sits on like countertops, we've got to get that taken care of. So we put a neutralizer down to prevent further damage. So just little things like, I don't want to call them little things. They're very important things. But we get in there, remove the source and we put in an air scrubber to get those particles, especially if the family has to stay in that home. We've got to get that air cleaner for them.
Windex just won't do it?
No, unfortunately not.
Okay. Don't be cheap, people. Get your back fixed. Get your house fixed. Wow, man. Thank you, Jaime. We really appreciate that. And if you have any issues with your house, how do our listeners reach you?
The best way is our main number, which is 913-353-8300. You can find out more about us on our website at www.PruoClean.com/PO-KS. And there's also a great article right now to what to do if you find water in your basement, kind of the steps you should take.
Awesome. So get your back cracked, get your house fixed, go on vacation. Hey, Alyssa!
Hey.
Let's talk to Alyssa about going on vacation. So, Alyssa, tell us who you are, what you do, what the listeners in ACA, and what are you looking for, and then our contact information. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Take it away.
Thank you. So thank you so much for having me here. I'm really excited. So a little bit about me really quick. I am a homeschool mom who in 2023, we had something crazy happen in my family and my husband ended up disabled. And so I homeschool, I take care of my kids, and we went from a single income household to a zero income household, and we had no idea what to do. And so what stepped in is we had some other things. We do have some real estate, but really what has given me life in the last 6 months is jumping into travel. So I am a travel marketer. What I love to do is I help people launch and scale their own travel business. So first of all, everyone loves talking about travel. You all want to go somewhere. The top research thing between the hours of 9 to 5 is actually vacation. So like everyone literally is working to go on vacation. Like that's what they're searching. That's what they're doing.
No doubt.
And so when you're talking about something that's an $11 trillion industry, like that's so cool. Well, what I do is I help people start talking to their friends who are already going on vacation and taking commissions for themselves. Because I don't know if you knew this, but when you book online, commission is already included in the price. Did you know that?
Did not.
So like when you book through somewhere, that commission is going directly to that website. But when you have this opportunity like I have here, it actually goes into your pocket. Or say your friend does it, then it goes help your friend with whatever they're doing. So
I want to start, but I don't have time.
Oh, that is a great question. So here's, that is probably the number one thing that we get. So here's what I want to talk about with that. So you can either start your business and just talk to a couple friends. So say you want to start your business, you know someone who travels a lot, you know someone you want to travel with, and you know someone who could use some really good side income. What you do is you help them start their business and you're getting residual. So what's great is that I take care of the coaching. So like I help someone coach their business. You don't have to do that because I understand you're busy. You don't want another job, but you might want some either travel perks or to end up with a willable business at the end of the day. And so this is where I kind of come into. And so I help you grow and utilize your network that you already have. You're talking to people. Again, everyone loves talking travel. And so you're like, hey, you're going on a vacation. Did you book that yourself? Great. You can actually keep that commission yourself, doing the exact same thing you're already doing. And then it can scale and it can grow into some really cool aspects.
That's awesome. Now, found out last night that I think through another company, Liz sells, actually, we got health insurance for our vacation. Do you guys work with that, or
yes,
is that something that you can throw to her?
We offer travel insurance, but it does also include health insurance for while you're in the other countries. The nice part about travel insurance, which I don't know if I'm supposed to tell you this, but I'm going to anyway, it's a 38% commission rate.
Wow.
So like if you're doing this and you're booking it for someone else, it's still a very affordable price for your clients. It's door-to-door type of like insurance. So like if you happen to break your leg on the way to the airport and something happens, like you're covered then. And our company that we work with specifically is known around the world. So a lot of times if something were to happen, heaven forbid, while you're on vacation and you have to be like life flighted or need some medical thing, they will not take you until you pay them in cash.
Right.
But if you show them, hey, I have this app from this company, they'll be like, oh, we'll take you. We'll do whatever you need. And it even has, like my friend, she was on a cruise ship and she ended up with a cold, needed some medicine. So she looked on her app, was able to find a place to get some of the pharmaceuticals that she needed at the next island and was able to get it and get it taken care of just because she had our travel insurance.
But if you saw a chiropractor before you went on vacation, you probably wouldn't get sick.
Definitely. You know what? Maybe we should just do like a chiropractor like group trip, and then like we can all just adjust people and
just make sure your mold is out of your house too.
Exactly. So while we're taking care of your mold, we'll go on vacation and we'll make sure your spine is aligned. We'll do
And
it
then
all
when
together.
you're gone, make sure your business is being marketed.
Oh,
I mean, right?
yes,
right, Vince?
definitely.
Right? We're gonna talk about that in a second. Ha ha. Ha.
Love that segue.
What's something that maybe you said the health insurance is kind of something a lot of people don't know about. Is there any other gotchas that people need to know when they travel? I just call somebody, like you said. I don't worry about it. I put my trust in them.
Mm-hmm.
So if I do it through myself, I get self-committed.
Yeah.
Commissioned.
Commission.
Yeah.
You get commission.
I'm going to be committed later. So I get self-commissioned.
in a few days, right?
Yeah, in a few days. Okay, so that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. It's really fun. And I think that's the other part, like, especially because I am a busy mom and like I only have so much time. So my time is precious. So I had to find something that was worth like my time that I invest is going to pay out in the long run. And that was something that I had to find. And that's what I found here. So like, I know people say, oh, I don't have time. I don't have this. And it's like, yeah, you might not work it the same as me, but there is going to be definitely payout in one way or the other. Because like everybody has the same 24 hours. That's the whole thing too.
You will make time if it's important.
Exactly.
Or if it's your health, you will make time, or your health will make time for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, okay, how do our listeners reach you so they can maybe start their own travel company through you?
Yeah, so really simple. If you just go to Travel with Alyssa, and my name is spelled ALYSSA. So travelwithalyssa.com, and all of my contact information is there. I even have a website. You can learn more, and we'll be able to contact you through that too.
And yes, for those who are going to ask, their numbers and names will be in the description. Oh, I tell you, we're working.
Thank you.
And yes, thank you, Alyssa, for that. And I'm still working on getting video. Don't worry, we will. I'm a video guy. That's what I do. Gosh, get off my back and just listen. All right, we're going to move over to Vince now. So if your business isn't working for you, what the hell are you doing? I mean, really, right? I mean, people need to be working their business. Not, I don't have time to work. I own 2 storefronts. I don't have time to do this crap. Vince, what can you do? Who are you? What do you do? Who do you work for? And how do people reach you? Are you ready?
Ready.
Let's go.
All right. So Vince Neal and my wife, Stacy Neal, we own Brand & Go, and we basically are a digital marketing firm. We help a lot of service-based businesses, contractors, trades, medical practitioners, and legal practitioners.
All seem to be people that don't have a lot of time. Just saying. Just throwing that out. All right.
Definitely. A lot of what we do is helping you get found, but also helping you find your clients as well. A lot of marketing is based on being found, but there's also approaches to get out there and actually find your target demographic, who you're looking for, and we kind of help bridge the gap for that. Like I said before, we focus a lot on, well, actually I didn't say, but we focus a lot on video, social media on the front end. And then as that gets really consistent for you, we come in and help with more targeted, heavy hitting lead generation and, running ads, sourcing data, that kind of thing. So that's kind of how we're able to help.
Okay, I shoot a TikTok video once a month. What? Go.
Awesome.
Yeah. Tell me how dumb I am.
Well, some people don't do any at all.
Yeah.
So, we always like to applaud people for getting, especially getting behind a camera, getting behind a microphone, and doing the work to do that. Like you said before, you don't have time. So I understand. That's where we come in and help get you back your time on things that you can get back to actually making money with, the business that you run.
So you said something that caught my attention, that you help my customers find me. That's awesome. And that's through obviously doing video. Now, what about Google? I heard some of the Google stuff has changed. I spend $100 a month on Google. Some of the guys I've talked to said, well, what are you doing with that money? I don't know. It's just out there. So
Yeah. So like you said, Google has definitely changed and is continuing to change. What you used to be able to do, just having a Google business profile, is not going to.
Yeah, it's not doing much anymore.
You got to do that. If you don't have that, do it, and I applaud you for doing that. That's a good first step. But yeah, a lot of things are changing with AI and being ahead of the curve. The algorithms changing, things like that. There's a lot of things that you can do organically, and a lot of things that you can do once you've already secured that on the ad side. Running ads through Google. If you're a local business, service-based business, you can utilize LSA, Google LSA, which is local search. So a lot of businesses get a lot of results from that, and so we can help facilitate that and manage that.
Didn't mean anything to me. Because I don't do that. That's not what I do. I focus on doing video transfers for people, not trying to focus on getting my business out there. Talk about affordability. I know some of these guys, I was quoted $2,500 a month. And maybe you don't want to talk about affordability, but do you structure your plans based on what people can afford?
So yes, we actually have several.
You.
I won't say we're the cheapest out there. We always focus
get
on
what you pay for,
quality, and yes, but yeah, we do have kind of entry level programs as well. More on the software side, we work on like the done by you, done with you, done for you approach. The more hands off that you are, the more investment it is.
Yeah,
but
somebody needs to be hands-on. And if it's not me, it needs to be you guys.
Yeah, if you're just kind of starting out, maybe get some software in your hands that can help streamline and make things more efficient in your content strategy and your marketing.
Did you hear that? That's his first tip.
Yeah.
Do you have another tip for a small business owner who doesn't have a lot of money to spend on marketing, but you need to help them?
Yes. A lot of the easiest things to do is just turn your camera on when you're working.
Oh, okay. Where do I put that video?
You can throw it up on your socials, at least Facebook to start. YouTube is huge. Obviously, that's kind of a more, a next
talked
step.
About that today during your talk. That
yes.
was awesome.
But really, base level, if you don't have a lot of time, and you're trying to do something at a low level, we offer a social media scheduler that instead of just everybody, a lot of times they get into business and they don't have time. So they might post on a Saturday or a Sunday when they could be spending time with their family. If you have a scheduler, you can kind of batch that out for the next month, 2 months, so that you have stuff that's ongoing so you can focus on the things that matter in your life.
Perfect. That's awesome. So the key out of this is if you don't have a lot of money, you own your own business, get a hold of these guys. And his wife is in here, and their other production person is in here, and they're videotaping it. It's awesome. It's why are they doing that? Because that's what they do, guys. And they'll tailor it around you. So I love that about now. How do our listeners get a hold of you guys so they can start promoting their business today? Today.
So our website is brandkc.com, and on social we're Brand and Go. Phone number 913-850-9598.
See, the show offers something for everybody almost every single week. Lord help you if you need Jaime, but you know what? She's there. You get too stressed, go see Dr. Eric. Hey, you need your business advertised. Come on, guys. Reach out to Vince. You want to get away? Yeah, Alyssa's your person. You want to make some money? There we go. So awesome, guys. Please reach out to these wonderful, wonderful people. And until next week, we will see you then. This has been another edition of Kickin' It with Ken.